I have discovered that in this journey called life, nothing truly holds meaning unless you dare to take risks. There is no fulfillment to be found in playing small and settling for a life that falls short of your true potential. I'm certain there have been voices urging you to have a safety net, to have something to fall back on. But I never quite grasped that concept of falling back. If I am to stumble, I'd rather stumble forward. For at least, then I will witness what lies ahead. Without unwavering commitment, you will never reach the finish line. So pursue what ignites your soul, seize opportunities, and cast aside the fear of failure. Do not be bound by conventional thinking. Dare to dream on a grand scale. But always remember, dreams without goals are mere illusions. People tend to remember the triumphant moments, the towering achievements, not the setbacks and misses. Every failed attempt brings you one step closer to success. Taking risks is a not repeated dash. Yet I wish to emphasize why it holds such paramount importance. Failure is an undeniable part of life. Accept it. You will stumble. You will taste defeat. You will endure moments of embarrassment and inadequacy. This may not align with the customary message you hear, but I implore you, embrace it, for it is an inevitable facet of the journey. However, here is the remarkable part. I did not surrender. I did not retreat. Instead, I marched forward, ready to face the next day and the day after. I prayed and I persevered, even as failure persists. But you know what? It did not deter me. Your breakthrough will come, and mine arrive as well. The truth is, every individual possesses the training and talents to achieve greatness. But the real question is, do you possess the audacity to fail? If you avoid failure altogether, it signifies that you have not truly ventured beyond your comfort zone. To obtain something you have never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. Envision yourself on your deathbed, encircled by ghosts representing your untapped potential. The ghost of unrealized ideas, the ghost of dormant talents. They stand here, brimming with anger, disappointment, and regret. They say, we choose you because you have the power to bring us to life, yet we must now depart, buried forever in the depths of the grave. How many ghosts will hover around your bed when the time arrives? The world desperately needs what you have to offer, and we need it for you. Step forward. Give it your all, for the moment is now, whatever gift you possess. How will you utilize it? Sometimes the best way to discern your path is by embracing the unpredictable nature of life's journey. Your life will not unfold along a straight path. It will twist, turn, and take unexpected detours. Embrace the challenge. Welcome the risks, and refuse to be confined by fear or doubt. Rise above mediocrity, and let your light shine brightly up in the world. Today, is the day to seize your destiny and to leave a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Never be ashamed of anything you have done in your life. Instead, seize the opportunity to fix it and make it better. Build unshakable faith and trust until nothing can harm you because you know exactly who you are. Confront the demons in your head and listen to your past traumas. Let go of embarrassment and shame because these emotions hold people back and hinder their progress. We're only human, but if we constantly dwell in our humanity, we'll keep making the same mistakes. Dive into the archives of your experiences, study them, and use them to master them. True self-confidence comes from being willing to try, even if you haven't yet achieved success. We're brutally broken, tempted to take an easier path, and lured by convenience. Most of us are defeated not in one decisive battle, but by small, seemingly insignificant surrenders that erode our true selves. We don't wake up one day and decide to become weak. It's a gradual process that eats away at our discipline. When you put time and effort into something and develop a strong attachment, you become more resistant to those who try to take it away from you. We live and die by our commitment to this principle. Once something has become important to you, don't let it out of your sight. If you always dream of becoming a songwriter but never took it on, it haunts you for years, even into old age. It's something that means for you when calling out to you. Your dreams either call out to be pursued, or they remain as regrets. While you doubt yourself, others are intimidated by your incredible potential. If your former self could witness where you are today, they undoubtedly be impressed. Consider eternal values such as truth, beauty, justice, love, courage, bravery, and passion as virtues. Virtue is the thread that connects all virtues. It represents the relationships between goodness and high power. What is the essence of goodness? How does it manifest itself in your life? It's something like the belief that all things should prosper to the best of their ability. We aren't on this stage because of our talent or ability. We are here because of the countless early mornings, the tireless dedication of 2 or 5 days. We are here because we had a dream and we didn't let anything stop us. Every challenge only made us stronger. We were never satisfied, never finish it. We'll never retire because we deserve a better life. There is a version of yourself inside of you that you haven't even met yet. There is an unexplored life waiting for you because you have settled for less than what you were meant for. You have given up on your greatness, your peace, and the fulfillment that comes from knowing who you really are. You've clung to something that is long past its expiration date. But right now you need to make up your mind and declare, I refuse to settle for less. The price of regret was higher than the price of discipline. You don't want to wake up one day, weeks or months later, and regret that you didn't follow your instincts. Avoid a life of regret. If you want to accomplish something, be it in a relationship, education, or any other area, go for it. Start living with high expectations and expect great things to happen to you. When you live with expectations, extraordinary things will manifest in your life. Time is the essence of our existence, the precious currency we possess in this very moment. It is a treasure unlike any other, for once it slips through our fingers, it can never be reclaimed. I'm not referring to wealth or material possessions, but to the invaluable results of time itself. It holds within the power to unlock success, happiness, growth, and prosperity, the very things we yearn for. However, if we disregard its significance, we are left with a meager existence. Every morning, as you awaken, remember that you are living minutes that can never be regained. The air you breathe, it is a fleeting gift that will never return. Embrace its truth, for it is a golden opportunity to seize. With every passing second, a portion of its precious gift diminishes. There is no moment more pivotal, more perfect than the present. Not in a week's time, not after achieving a promotion, nor even after 3 long years of hard work and retirement. No, the time for action is now. We often fall into the trap of believing that the future holds greater significance than the present. We convince ourselves that enduring suffering and unhappiness today will lead to a brighter tomorrow. But let me share a profound realization with you. Time does not turn back. We do not grow younger with each passing day. Yes, it is crucial to work hard, to dedicate ourselves to the pursuit of success. Yet, the key lies in channeling our precious time toward endeavors that make you today powerful. Let this very moment be so incredible, so extraordinary, that you never want it to end. Today it is the day to take the first step towards your dreams, to become the person you aspire to be. No one can hinder your progress, except yourself. But listen closely. If you desire to change, then it's within your power to manufacture it. Create a plan, and let the wheels of transformation begin to turn. Take action. Step out of the confines of your mind, and immerse yourself in the real world. Consider the incredible fortune of living in this era, with unfettered access to a wealth of information and technology that fosters growth. We have the freedom to pursue any path that captivates us, with everything we desire right at our fingertips. Yet, we often hesitate. Why, I ask? Why do we allow this abundance to go to waste? There is no more crucial in life than truly living it. Following our destined path fills us with a boundless energy, liberation and happiness. It requires courage to overcome obstacles, face challenges, and to embrace discomfort. In the beginning it may be arduous, for change is never easy. There will be moments of struggle and growth, but once you persevere, you will uncover the true essence of living. And so, we return to the concept of time, this mad thread that weaves our existence upon this vast planet. It is the greatest gift bestowed upon humanity. By default, you possess it. Let it never be in vain. The future is not some distant land where happiness resides someday. It is a continuous journey of embracing each moment to the fullest, from now until your last breath. Make every revolution around the sun more splendid than the last. Do not allow a moment of sunshine, clouds or rain to rob you of your precious gift. Be the very best version of yourself, living the life you were meant to live. It all begins with a simple decision. What would you do if you knew that today was your last day on this world? You never know what life has in store for you. One day you may be gone, and all that's left is that you're covering your grave. But life will ask you, how will you respond? And you will shout out, I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Because you know that life is fleeting. It's only for a season. And can't stop now. Because your dreams are all you have. This life is a gift. So what are you going to do to make it your best? I know, life can knock you down and beat you up. But you can let it win You've got to fight for what you believe in, just like the greatest ones before us. It's our duty to rise up and teach others about the power of life, the power of truth, the power of becoming. We were born to be legendary. So share it out. I'm gonna give life everything I've got. What if today was your last day on earth? You're not promised tomorrow, so you must seize every moment you have. Remember, this life is temporary. It won't last forever. But while you're alive and breathing, there's still work to be done. You must leave a legacy. Don't leave this world with nothing to show for it. Many people are afraid of dying, but if you learn to live the best life you can, there's nothing to fear. We all must take that journey someday. We are not immortal. But if you need today was your last day, how will you accept it? Would you be afraid? Or would you embrace it? Will you spend your time loving others, apologizing to those you've hurt? We all have a reason for being left today. Not everyone gets a second chance, and not everyone gets to live a long life. So hear me now. I'm speaking last to you. We are talking about your last day. And if this is it, make it a great day, full of love and passion. We're all in this together. So let's live like there's no tomorrow.
The greatest part of success is in the mind. I am someone who is trying to strip away the narrative that is holding you back. Realize how easy it is to make up a depressive story, a story of discomfort and efficiency. I hear many people say, that's only for the lucky ones. That means being lukewarm and conformist and afraid to unleash the hero within. If you fill your mouth with excuses, your life will be filled with misery. I say this with all the cruelty surrounding it. If you continue like this, you are confirming a prophecy that you yourself will fulfill. Either you change your terrible narrative and free yourself from the story you invented to bind yourself to a broken reality, or you grow bored of living with this story of expected failure.
To give up long before you even try. To run into battle with your feet in hand. Your mistakes have not led you, and so you don't want to try again. You are afraid of feeling like a failure. But if you can try, I confirm that you already are.
Let me ask you a simple question. What do you think when you've been crying at home and someone tells you it's gonna be okay? That they're there to help you? In the next moment, your pain begins to fade. A single hug can save you. Love is what lifts you up. We can all say a kind word at the right moment and take away someone's sadness. If you think this thought is irresponsible, let me ask.
Can one I love you start to run the circuits in your mind? Can your father's voice from thousands of miles away make you feel close? We can serve the thousands of people around us and make a positive difference in their lives. Kindness and empathy are instruments that make everything right.
Today you can be brave, be a little more open-minded, and accept that you haven't done your best yet. That you too need motivation and inspiration, just like me.
I know people who have felt weak at some point. It's okay to be broken. Anyone who motivates you to be better is worth being around. Today, to know you haven't reached the place you deserve and promise yourself,
You've lost your enthusiasm. Your friends have ruined your life more than your enemies. Your family has driven you into antipathy and loneliness. Today, you pretend to be happy, but you aren't. You stole away your dreams and talents in the drawer of childhood, and were left with the middle life you got. But you still have today and tomorrow, and it'll be more than enough to get you 100 times further than you are now. If you have the time, you can change radically. Many won't believe you've changed, but you won't change for them. You'll change for yourself to be better, because it's worth trying, because you did the same for years, and it is time to at least try to be a little different. Stop sabotaging yourself when the premise of I'm good the way in. I don't need anyone to tell me how to move forward. I need to change myself. Tear down this narrative. I'm not here to give you the map of your life. I'm here to get you to read it and discover it. But from this moment on, you can no longer say that no one wants you. Have you reached a point in your life when you have no strength, where there is no motivation, and where no ideas arise? Have you reached a point where you wish for death, because you think death is better than life? I understand that this isn't easy. It's time to fight. Get up. Fight. Be like the bull that has been cornered, but it's still scratching and attacking the ground. Be like the old tree that has been split by lightning and is roaring in the middle, but there is no lumberjack to bring it down. We can all feel trapped, confused, and unsure how to do the right thing. But don't be sad because you don't know how to continue and win this damning battle that happens every day. Don't let the frustration get the best of you. It's not a crime to feel life's anxieties. The present weighs heavy, so don't let your pain be in vain. Remove yourself from those who have hurt you, from those who have broken you, for you'll find no healing in those who have crushed you. There are 50 ways to tell lies, but only one way to tell the truth. Let go of those contaminated emotions. Express them, because if you don't, they won't go away. They'll start growing inside you like a virus. Take inventory of all these emotions and find the right moment to express them. Do it wisely and calmly. Don't let it consume you. Eliminate feelings of revenge from your life, because if you continue in this vicious cycle, you'll tear a hole in your soul beyond repair. Despair and bitterness lead you to make terrible choices in your life. Free yourself from this contaminated state of mind. Look at your life objectively. Make an accurate analysis and record it. Change the path around. I know there is a chance for you to get out of this. But you understand, we are one with the judgments of every day. It will be a mistake not to live knowing that will come one day. We can live in such a way that we ignore eternity. We must think more about eternity, but less. Having faith doesn't mean not being afraid. To have faith is to embrace promises in times of uncertainty. The world will make fun of you if it destroys you, but it has forgotten how quickly you can reveal, because beautiful things are born out of sadness and pain. Through the trials in our lives, eagles grow. You'll not always find ways of instant gratification, but the ways of growth. They are deserts where we learn to fight battles, overcome temptations, and eventually gain control of each step without taking shortcuts. Because there is no longer a path in life than a shortcut. I know that the frustration in your life, the frustration of 1,000 attempts, confirms that there is no way out of your wrong habits. But no, because for every daily failure, there is grace to overcome and achieve it. Go on once more. Throw away your own questions today. Do not need them anymore. Let nothing separate you from your principles, neither fear, nor sorrow, nor guilt. The world holds dangers because you love it, but accept them courageously and you will have victory. I know that we live in a world that makes us bipolar, but for every lie we do provoke, there is a reason to cry. But that's where your purpose is coming in, and you have to pursue it. You'll never be conquered again. Charge! Charge! It is no longer the time for sheep. It is the time for unbreakable lions.
Devotion, it is an yelling battle cry that echoes through the core of your existence. It demands that you take a stand for your own divine destiny. Commitment means delivering with an unstoppable force, moving forward with unwavering determination. But what if you might stumble and fail to fulfill your commitment? Why do you hold back, succumb to weakness, and give in to your doubts? Should you let your feelings get ahead of you? No, my friend, for in the face of adversity, many have stumbled on their way. They retreat to the familiar, claiming that the path is hopeless. But see, for power is in your hand. Will failure break you and reduce you to ashes? Or will you rise up, strengthened by the flames of failure, and let them shape you? In the realm of dreams and aspirations, it is acceptable to stumble, shed tears, and seek comfort in the comfort of your own home. But mark my words, giving up must never be an option, because it is not the fall that defines us as failures. No, it is a decision not to rise, not to defy the odds that surround our fate.
It is in your hands to decide, will you remain defeated, or will you rise above the limitations that beset you? Setbacks and defeats are but fleeting shadows, merely doors on the path to greatness, and in their wake, they serve a profound purpose. They crystallize your vision and illuminate your mission.
Listen carefully, for this truth will set your spirit ablaze. Those who stand on the mountain of success, those who captivate us with their awe-inspiring talents, they did not simply emerge in their splendor. No, they paid the price in the depths of solitude, their mastery, their brilliance, their artistry. All of these were forged in the fires of relentless practice and unwavering refinement. They are the chosen ones who have welcomed failure with open arms and made it their strongest ally. Amidst the stormy seas of circumstances and situations, I ask you to declare with unwavering conviction that you will not give up until your dreams turn into tangible reality. It does not matter how much money you have to invest or how many hours you have to put in. You will persevere because your success is non-negotiable. Pretenders may find concern, but the only way to truly arrive is to show up, day after day. Let failure tremble at your unwavering determination, for it is not worth even a passing thought. Deep down, you must know without a shadow of a doubt that your efforts will succeed. No matter what storms rage, no matter what sides threaten to engulf you, you will emerge victorious. Your dreams may not come true in a few months or even years, but rest assured, they will manifest.
Embrace failure, for it is a natural part of the human journey, but never give in to the thought of not trying. When you have given your all and contributed 120% of your being, there is no room for self-doubt and regret. Rise above the ashes of defeat. Look at your challenges from a new perspective and move forward with unwavering determination.
You are not weak, nor are you someone who retreats in the face of adversity. You are a tireless problem solver, a fighter extraordinaire. Giving up is not in your vocabulary. Giving up is not an option. Even if you stumble 7 times, you will get up with the fiery passion that burns in your soul and defy the laws of gravity. Through history, a pattern emerges. Good times produce complacency. Complacency produces hardship. And hardship produces indomitable strength. It's a cycle that has shaped its civilizations. Our thinking, our whole being, is shaped by the upbringing of generations and the trials we go through. What I say to you, do not let the difficulties of today determine your yesterday. Let it fuel the fire within you that will force you into a force to be reckoned with. The road to greatness may be arduous, but remember, success favors those who persevere, who rise above the storm, and who dare to dream. Now, let your commitment be the shout that resounds through eternity. Let your unwavering dedication be the beacon that guides you through the darkest of nights. For within each and every one of you lies the power to rise above mediocrity, to see your destiny and shape the fabric of your world. Rise up, my friends, rise up. Embrace your commitment, embrace your dreams, and let your indomitable spirit soar in the wings of victory.